This is reactions to actions.
I'm going to do a reaction to I.A.G Farm's old video, Going to Help a Brother in Need. There's been several people commenting on my video about the one that I did when Jim went over to Sane's house to help him and the negative just interaction. Well, I'm going to show another interaction between Jim and Sane. Yes, by the way, a disclaimer, I do know his real name, okay? But over here I call him Jim because even though they market the channel as it's all about God, it's really all about, Jim lowercase g, but with a T. I changed the T to a lowercase g because he has a God complex, okay? And then he goes to the so-called gym all the time, 5 o'clock in the morning, as he claims. And then thirdly, he acts like a Jim Bob, okay? So because he acts like a Jim Bob around certain people, I'm going to call him Jim over here. And it's reactions to actions. Hello. Either you get with it or you don't. But over here, he's Jim. So I clearly know his name. Hello.
You done got on my nerves so much since I've been.
You see that? Why is he, I understand friends joke around, like I said before, but it's always Jim being negative, joking negatively towards Sane. But watch how Sane's quote unquote, air quote unquote, jokes around with Jim.
Knowing you. So it's good now that you can, that you're on the right track, bro.
I thank God for allowing you to be in my life, man.
That's right.
Like, even when you fall off, Tim, he ain't gonna stop messing with you, but he'll cut you off until you get your mind back, right?
That's
and
right.
I just thank him for not.
And I'm gonna be praying for you the whole time.
Yeah, he'll never give up on you, but he'll put you on punishment. Like, I'm not dealing with that, boy.
For real.
I hate the fact that Sane is saying that Jim will put you on punishment. I don't know. I just feel like he has my opinion, this is my opinion, reaction to action. He has a God complex, and he's the dictator. He tells people what to do. No one can tell him what to do. He just tells everybody else what to do. And did you see how Sane said nothing but good things about Jim? Are you guys watching the same videos that I'm watching or what? Okay? You guys are in such denial. Oh, they joke around with each other. Like I stated, the videos that I've seen on YouTube, I have not seen where Sane has negatively interact with Jim or joke around with Jim, air quote unquote. But let's continue.
Yeah, that's right. I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to just move along here. I just want to point that part out. So let's just continue to watch this. And if it's music, I'm muting.
Look back there.
Yeah.
All the way up to here.
I got you. You've been clearing it out.
Been cleaning it out just with a chainsaw and all
yeah.
that.
Somebody's been killing snakes.
Yeah.
And why does Jim always talk about snakes all the time? He always talks about snakes. That's his favorite thing. Is snakes. I don't know. And in the Bible, a serpent was not a representation of God. I'm just saying.
Snakes.
Man ain't got no business being scared of snakes.
And then I killed the king snake. I didn't know it was a king snake.
Nah, man, you killing the good one.
And look, when I took it up to her, she was like, no, that's a king snake. You keep it. I didn't know it was a snake to me.
I got you. I know it.
Yeah, but yeah, we want to clear all that.
So, you think that goes back pretty far?
Yeah,
it looks like it might stop somewhere back off in there.
Okay, let's.
Like a creek back there.
Okay.
I'm gonna move forward. The fact of the matter is, I still haven't heard Sane joke with Jim negatively yet. I'm still waiting. There it is. Here it is again. a.k.a. Mr. Gets on My
Y'all
Nerves.
watch the videos and y'all wonder who does the gospel rap. This is him right here. For real. He has a YouTube channel as well. I'll leave a link down below so y'all can go check it out and hear all his songs and all that type of stuff. I don't like some of his other videos he's been doing. I fussed at him.
Nobody asked him if he liked them or not. Just stick with the fact that the ones you do like. Why? There's the negativity again.
About Sane's birthday adventure, and I said, a man need to be on the mission field. Talking about a birthday.
Look at that dolphin. He went off on me.
I said, look at that dolphin.
Look, did you hear what Sane said? He went off on me. Baby, let me tell you one thing. God is not a dictator, okay? God give us free will. You cannot tell somebody and bam across somebody's head on how to act as a quote-unquote Christian the way you want them to act. Especially when Sane is a full-grown man with his own family. Like, this just makes me annoyed even more. Like, and you people are talking about, oh, they joke around. I still haven't seen Sane say anything negative about Jim yet. I'm still waiting.
You better get on the mission field. For real. Get focused. Because
Talking about the mission field. Where is he focused? Where is he focused? On that farm with his family. He's not bringing anyone to Jesus. He just wants the people to send him donations and gifts while he turns the comments off and never thanks the people. So he just recently on one of his videos said he thanked his subscribers for sending $500, and then he pretty much said it wasn't enough money for him to buy his zero turn. Why did you have to say it wasn't enough money? You just should have said thank you for sending money. He told the amount of money that they sent, and he said that it wasn't enough. That is so ungrateful, and this is a so-called pastor, and he's talking about characteristics. This is insanity, people. You guys got to stop just following people blindly.
Anytime the devil can catch you just chilling and relaxing in the season where you're supposed to be like locked in, laser focused, he got you. You know what I'm saying? He said, Sane.
Yeah, you laser focused on people donating you money and getting views.
At the ranch on the other channel, y'all see that video in a couple days or something like that. But we got bulldozers, excavators down there clearing land for grandma. So got a lot going on right now, but I want to come.
Okay, I'm just gonna go along. Just proceed. I just did not like you guys keep saying they're joking back and forth, but all I see is Sane saying positive things about Jim, and Jim is saying negative things about Sane.
Bill about to show me around. Play your music now so they can hear you. That's some good music though. That's right.
How you gonna tell a grown man in his house to turn the music down? You can ask him to turn the music down, but by telling him, see, this is what I'm saying. This is really grinding my gears right now because it's just bringing back the memories.
All right, y'all. So talk us through what this is, what your vision is.
Why does Sane have to give him a tour of his house? I wouldn't have gave him a tour or anything. Let's see right here.
Just got done giving us a tour on one side of the duplex, and I'm looking forward to seeing the other side. I need to see some more videos on your renovations, bro. I don't think I've seen any yet.
Oh, here?
Oh, here, yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't put any.
Yeah, you got to show us some of the house to do.
Listen, Sane is a private person. He don't want to show people the renovations he's doing to his personal house like you, Jim. You're willing to do that. Everybody is not like you, Jim.
Duplex renovation. Because I've been seeing the one where you go out and do the other houses. Oh, yeah, just for him.
Okay, that's because he wants to show his customers' homes, the businesses that he's doing. He doesn't want to show his personal home like you.
I'm going to be a little more intimate with this one. I guess. Because when I said it'd be trying to get it, I just have to put the pick.
I would have just flat out said I don't want to show my personal home, okay? Period. I'm still waiting on the fact. I'm still trying to find a video where Sane is joking with Jim negatively. Negative.
But yeah, we did get some good fellowship in though, and I feel encouraged, ready to slay this backyard, get it cleaned up.
Look at Trig. Trig back there. Trig A1 Day 1. Okay, y'all. So you guys, this is just one of the clips that I wanted to show you guys. I'm still waiting on the simple fact that they're joking around and saying joking around with Jim negatively. Please, I'm waiting. All right.
Okay, now Jim did say one thing nice about Sane finally. I found a video. This is like the very first video. This was a year ago that Sane called Jim and said, you know what? I can come over there and do you guys' molding, okay? Let's get into it.
Videos, he lets us sample and use some of his music. He actually makes songs. Like a lot of the songs that he's made have been for our channel. He's went to the studio and did his gospel rap thing because that's a gift that the Lord gave him, and he's gonna.
Wait a minute. What did Jim say? I cannot believe it. Let's replay it, guys. Let's replay it. Let's go.
This is a guy, a man of many talents. I put it like that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed, Jim. I'm gonna tell you when you're right, and I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong. And you're right. Sane has many gifts. Thank the Lord. God blessed him with many talents. Hello.
They used to call him Insane back in the day, back when we were coming up. But now his name is not Insane anymore, but he calls himself Sane.
Honestly, he could have kept that part. We didn't need to know about they used to call him Insane back in the day, and now he calls himself Sane. Just my opinion, okay? This is the reactions to actions, okay? Hello.
Y'all have probably heard him on some of the videos. He lets us sample and use some of his music. He actually makes songs, like a lot of the songs.
I'm glad that Jim introduced everybody to Sane. I will say that, because we are getting blessed by that. Hello. Thank you, Jim.
That he's made have been for our channel. He's went to the studio and did his gospel rap thing because that's a gift that the Lord gave him, and he's gonna come today and help us out, get a little bit of crown molding up because he watches the channel. He's a fan, a subscriber, a family member.
He tried to change it up real quick. You saw how he called Sane a fan. Did y'all hear that? And then he hurry up and switch it up, talking about family member, subscriber. Listen, you gotta be a critical thinker to catch that tea. Hello.
Of the channel as well, and so he's been watching the channel, and I guess it's been paining him not to see our crown molding not up too. So because he called me or texted me.
See, that shows you right there how Sane has a good heart. He said out of his mouth, Jim said out of his mouth that Sane called him to get down there and do that crown molding correct. Okay. Sane really has a good heart. Okay.
And said, "Tim, you should let me come and help you with that crown molding." And I said, as long as you come and do a good job, as long as you show up, because I've used Sane before at our city ministry base. He replaced the doorknob for me, and he halfway did the job, and I got on him, and I'm still not gonna let him make it. I'm gonna get on him when he gets.
Now, this is a so-called pastor. Now, do God continue to throw up our sins? No, baby. Once we go ahead and repent, that's it. That's it. Hello. So Jim needs to do what he teaches or tries to preach. He needs to follow his own preaching rules. Even though I don't know what type of preaching he's doing down there at that I.A.G farms. All about Jim with a lowercase g, okay? My goodness. That grinds my gear. He has to get on him. Does God keep throwing up all the sins that you have committed? No, I doubt it.
Get here about it. It's like you need to go out there and replace that doorknob, even though I don't own the house anymore. Like go out there and replace it. Do your job well. If you're not gonna do it well, don't do it at all.
So, do you guys think we needed to know this as the supporters? At this point, I was kind of a supporter. No, I was really a supporter. Okay, I was a supporter. But then these kind of things kept popping up. Okay, they kept popping up. I told y'all. And then on my last video, that was the nail in the coffin for me when he did that about the roaches and all of the things. I was like, no, hold on. He continues to shoot below the belt, and I'm not having it. He's ain't no pastor gonna do that around me because I'm gonna stop listening. Okay, I'm not gonna continue to listen to the foolishness or the rhetoric. Okay, you have to lead by example around me. I don't call myself a pastor or a minister. Okay, I'm a child of God, and God's still working through me. Hello, hello.
So y'all will get used to me getting on people.
Y'all gonna get used to me getting on people. Who's getting on to you, Jim? Who's getting on to you? You want to get on to everybody else, but who's getting on to you? Oh, I know who's getting on to you. These reaction channels. These reaction channels are getting on you, and you don't like it. When someone gets on you, Mr. I'm a god, lowercase g, it's a problem. Everybody is demons and warlocks and witches and all of the things. But when you get on other people, what are you? I'll wait. What are you?
Most people that know me know that when I get on them, it's out of love.
Okay, well, guess what? All these reaction channels that are getting on you, it's out of love, okay? So take that with a grain of salt and don't get on your prison to purpose, whatever you call it, because it's not a podcast. Your prison to purpose vent session that you do, and just know that it's out of love, okay? People, how can you guys not see this? He can get on to everyone else around him like he's Mr. Perfect, okay? Mr. Lowercase G, okay? But when someone gets on him, oh, it's a problem. They're warlocks and witches and all of the things.
It's not just because I'm just grumpy. I am a little grumpy in my older years, but I love people. And the type of ministry that I've done in my life, since the Lord changed my life, I've had to minister to some of the hardest cases that there are, because I was one of the hardest cases that there were. And
yeah, and who was on you? Who was on you? Who was on you, Jim? Jim Bob? Don't worry. The reaction channels are on duty now, okay? They're on duty now. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this, okay? Because let's go ahead and get along. Let's see right here. I think we have Sane pulling up. Let's see.
I like that music you listen to. How's it going? Y'all doing all right?
One thing about it and two things for sure, Sane gonna have that music going now.
So I got the molding on the back of the truck, so I guess y'all can kind of just cut it from there. But wherever you want to park it, got my air conditioning guys right there for now, so. All right, we're finna get rolling with this crown motor. I love it.
Look at Sane. Good for Sane. Going to help his AKA brother, who he think is a brother.
I already told YouTube I don't have to fuss at you for speeding down my driveway. Usually folks be speeding down my driveway, so I start fussing. Yeah. I gotta hug you, bro. I ain't seen you.
There he go. There he goes. About the fussing. Jim acts like he is an adult and everybody else is children. Especially when it comes to Sane. Like, sir, I don't want to hear any of your rhetoric because one, I'm an adult, and two, you cannot tell me what to do. You can ask me what to do and talk respectfully, okay? But when you're gonna try to demean me, baby, you're gonna be talking to my back. Hello? Cause I'm out of there.
What you got with you, man?
Man, I got old Nick and Trigger with me, man.
What's going on, brothers? All right, I'm Tim, man. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Nick.
So you Nick or Trigger? Which one y'all?
Nick.
All right.
I'm Nick the Ruler.
All right. What's up, bro? I'm Tim.
I'm
Trigger. All right.
Oh, there go
Sounds good.
Tree.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nick and Tree. And if they so cool, how come he just now meeting those guys? He must be just no sane.
I thought he gonna show up with a handsaw.
Look. Negative. He thought he was gonna show up with a handsaw. Sane is not you. Okay, we back to the hub. Let's continue. This is where he meets everybody.
Sounds good. Nice to meet y'all. Y'all finna help us out with some crown molding, huh? Y'all know what y'all doing?
Look. Y'all know what y'all doing. If you felt like they didn't know what they were doing, why did you take the invitation that Sane had instead of just saying, nah, I'm good, I got somebody else, or I will do it? See, y'all I don't know what kind of friends y'all have, but clearly y'all friends could say anything to y'all, talking about the ones that's coming into the comments, talking about, oh, they joke like that all the time. Yeah, it's always negative coming from Jim's side, but when it comes from Sane's side, it's very holistic, okay?
Yeah. I guess that's what's up. I was already telling Bill. Now, what do y'all call Bill, Sane or Bill? It don't matter. I got you. I already told him, I said, don't be butting up them pieces of crown molding together. You got to cut them out.
Listen, Nick the Ruler don't have time for Jim's foolishness. He just flat out said, I call him Sane, and I'm gonna keep it moving that way, okay? I'm gonna keep it moving that way. Hello?
He already told me he know what he's doing, so. Oh yeah.
Got no business.
Exactly. Not knowing how. Exactly. For real. Oh, these some professional guys here. They got the real sauce. I got you. Ain't no.
Well, the thing about this is, Sane has people that's coming to support him, okay? He has Nick the Ruler and Trig. Who comes to support Jim? Jim has said on multiple videos and multiple occasions, he even said on this video, that he can't find anybody. I wonder why you can't find anybody, because you have a God complex, my opinion. You have a God complex, and you can talk to people any kind of way, but they can't talk to you any kind of way, because if they do, then there are all kinds of demonic spirits, demons, warlocks, witches, all of the things. Don't say anything to Jim that he's doing wrong, because he's going to immediately label you a demonic spirit or a demon, warlock or witch. You fall in between. You gonna fall in one of those categories, okay? If you ask or show any discernment toward Jim's decisions, you gonna fall in one of those categories. It's just period. Anybody can see that. Ray Charles can see that, okay?
I know you had all this stuff. I thought he gonna show up with a handsaw.
Clearly, you don't know Sane. Clearly, you don't know Sane like you think you know Sane. Because if you did, you would have known he had professional equipment. Hello?
Like me.
Yeah, you said that right. Like you. I caught that. Caught that T. That's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I cut out the back of anything. Oh, for real? That's what's up. All right, y'all, we got.
Look. Sane gifted the man. He done come out there, help the man, and now he's gifting the man these things right here. Man, But y'all talking about that they joke. I can't even go back and forth with you guys, which I'm not. I listen. I'm pointing out the evidence. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Hello, but I'm still gonna show the evidence and say what I have to say. Okay?
Some sawhorses.
Oh, sawhorses. He's gifting Jim sawhorses. I wonder if Jim ever gifted Sane with anything besides going down there and helping him, which Sane clearly has called Jim. He called Jim on the telephone and said, listen, brother in Christ, I could come down there and help you, brother in Christ.
I love it. I cut off whatever's sitting around. Look at Bill. Professional now. I love it.
Get it, man.
That was one nice thing he said. Professional. He love it. Yeah, he love it because Sane is coming to help him with the molding. Of course he loves it.
I sure appreciate it.
We need some power.
We got a couple. Let me pull your cord over there. All right, y'all. I'm impressed so far. Everything seems professional. I'm just.
You should be impressed.
Joking with Bill, though. I already know that he knows what he's.
Yeah, you love to joke, but you always joke in a negative way. I have not seen Sane joke with you in a negative way yet. I'm still waiting. This is why I did a run back. Okay, I'm doing a run back to see if Sane has said anything negative toward Jim Bob. Let's go.
He's doing, and we got Nick the Ruler. Is it? I'm Nick the Ruler. Nick the Ruler over here.
How come he don't know who Nick the Ruler is and who Trig is yet? Pay attention. And if you can't pay attention, just don't say their names. Period.
Uh-huh. And then what was your name again? Trigger.
I would stop talking to him because at this point I would get very annoyed because hello.
Now, are you on any of the songs?
I'm just on that one.
For real, which one are you on?
Heavenly Father.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I love that one. Uh-huh.
Trig was skinny. Trig was skinty, okay?
I love it.
Appreciate it, bro.
It's crazy that I'm going back seeing this a year later and just dealing with Jim's foolishness because people are trying to manipulate me, which you can't, telling me that they joke like this is how they joke. Jim is always saying something negative. Now, he did say a few positive things in there, which I pointed them out, but mostly it's negativity, okay?
Bill was just taking up for y'all last night because I was telling him, I said, I want to hear some songs with just you on there. And he said, nah, bro. Yeah, I was fussing.
I said, man, Tim.
Look, he was fussing. Listen, and that's exactly why Jim cannot find anybody to come down there and help him. Do you actually think that people want to hear somebody who think they are a god, lowercase g, a god? I didn't say he's the god. He thinks he is a god, okay? Lowercase g, trying to dictate and fuss at grown people. Baby, people ain't up for that foolishness. People are not up for that foolishness, and that is why they would rather not be around him than go off on him, okay?
That's what I do. That's the test, bro.
Listen, and this, he's proud of this. He's proud. He's boasting. Look at the smile on his face. He's boasting about fussing at people, grown people, like they're children. Ooh.
You know what they say about pressure? It either bust pipes or make diamonds.
What, and you know what they say about these reaction channels? They're on you. They're on you. So you should be thriving, Jim Bob. You should not have to get on your P2P rant channel and go off, because this should be, you should welcome all the criticism. You should welcome it, because this is what you give out to people.
So I had to see were you really with these guys or not.
And I love and you can tell where Sane loyalty is, which is why he has supporters. This is why he has supporters in real life, and he can call whoever he need to call when he need help, and they're gonna be there right away. This is and you can see and okay, you guys see Trig in this video right now. This was a year back, a year or something ago. Go to Sane channel, and Trig is still around Sane. That shows you right there. Now, who do Jim have around him? And I'm not excluding Miss Smith, Maggie, and the boys. Who does Jim have around him from a year later? Let's go. Let's go. Put it in the comments.
And he stuck with y'all now. For real.
Yeah, I had to stay on them, man.
Yeah, for real.
Right over here.
I drop it, they're doing good. They getting set up, so I'm gonna quit talking to them. So
yeah, please quit talking to him. Please quit talking to him, which is why nobody don't want to come down there to the I.A.G farm now, because don't nobody have time for you to be pointing no camera all over them and asking them 50,000 questions, or like the people in my school say 50,000 questions.
You can tell that they're professionals. They're not rookies like me, because you can see how it's buttoned up good, a little bit of caulk.
Oh, Jim said something positive right there. Yes, Jim said another positive thing about the work. That's because he didn't have no other choice but to give Sane his props, because as we can see with our own eyes, the molding looks A1, period. It looks A1.
Make that look seamless. And they're over here now getting this next measurement. And I tried to get them long pieces so they won't have to, cut as many times.
Oh, Jim.
Trying not to talk too much so they won't.
Yeah, because they're not paying you any attention because they're actually working. This is what working people do. They don't have time to be doing interviews when they're doing a job.
Yeah, we've been trying to develop this property for a while now.
Yeah.
And so we
Bill, he talked highly of you.
Yeah.
You came from there.
See there? See, now this is Nick the Ruler. This is Nick the Ruler saying how Sane talks highly about Jim Bob. And this is what I've been telling you guys. This is my point. Now, this isn't Sane telling Jim, which every time I see the interaction, it's always Sane saying something positive. This is just confirmation right here. Nick the Ruler literally just came out of the blue house and said how Sane is always uplifting Jim Bob.
Gave up,
most
sacrificed.
Definitely. Yeah, I've been knowing Bill for a while. That's my guy there. I fuss at him, but I love him.
Yeah, he be the same way.
Yeah.
Like today, I should have been at work, but we had this conversation last week. You said,
That's
when
right.
I call on you, you know what conversation we had. So I said, you're right, brother.
That's right.
Everything that you're saying right now.
That's it.
But see, I feel like Sane isn't negative when he tries to talk to his friends or homeboys or whatever you want to call them, brothers or whatever. Jim is demeaning. He tries to literally make you feel like an ant, dirt beneath his shoes, okay? And baby, I don't care who you are. You could be the president. You're not going to talk to me that way and think I'm going to stick around, okay? It's not what you say, it's how you say it and how you present things to people.
You let everything go and do what you do.
So these my up and coming females that I'm gonna be breeding. I got the males over here in this stall over here. He can walk down here.
Jim look like he got wild hogs out there. But anyways, this is just Sane putting in the work. He putting in that work. Okay, let's see if Jim's saying something negative.
a piece of another one. Matter of fact, let me see. Give me the 18 gauge. Put some inch nails in the 18 gauge.
Now we got something.
1 inch.
Thank you.
I guess. Get out this brick.
Okay, let's move along. They just trying getting all the corners and everything together. It's been a while.
Call him insane because I'm so used to calling him insane. But I gotta
Look,
get used to it.
Look. I'm so used to calling him insane. Now you've been calling Sane Bill throughout this whole video, but you got to get used to calling him sane because you're used to calling him insane. Negative annotation. A negative annotation, okay? Annotation. Jim, you something else. You something else, Jim.
Boys, I go to him. Let me see what he got to say.
Is his name insane? Is his name Sane or Bill?
See, what did I just tell y'all? Jim, see, you got to catch it. You have to be a critical thinker. He tries to say slick things. He's been saying Bill throughout this entire video. And then he makes that remark, oh, I got to get used to calling him sane because I'm so used to calling him insane. Sir, stop with the cap, as the young people say. Stop with the cap. And as you can see, Tim Jr. put him on blast. Tim said, is his name Bill or insane? Okay? Wait a minute. Let me rewind it. Let me rewind and make sure I'm hearing it correct. Okay? I want to make sure I'm hearing it correctly. Hello?
Is his name insane? Is his name Sane or Bill?
Well,
see, first he said, is his name insane? Is his name sane? Or is his name Bill? Let's go.
when I first met him, he was calling himself insane. So I didn't want to call him insane.
But you just said that it's hard for you not to call him insane. You got to get used to calling him sane. Did he not just say that? The lies. It's the lies for me. The lies for me. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Call him insane because I'm so used to calling him insane. Like,
did you hear that? I gotta get used to calling him sane because I'm so used to calling him insane. Now let's fast forward to Tim Jr. here. I don't mind calling Tim Jr. Cause he's not a Jim Bob. He's not a Jim Bob.
Is his name insane? Is his name Sane or Bill?
well, when I first met him, he was calling himself insane. So I didn't want to call him insane.
So I didn't want to call him insane. But y'all saw it. I did a rewind. Y'all saw it. The man,
I wanted to.
Jim, you are a compulsive liar, in my opinion, okay? And you lie so much, you just lie throughout the video, and if people aren't paying attention, they're going to miss it.
So I called him by his government name, Bill. But now he called himself Sane. And so it's hard for me to fix it in my mind to call him Sane. What you think?
Look at Tim Jr. Tim Jr. be eating him up. Because he already know that don't make sense. Look at the smirk on his face like, that don't make sense, Pops. That don't make sense, Pops. But I'm going to just go with what you saying. But it don't make sense. Okay?
Yeah.
See, insane.
See how he looking? He just said yeah, like I'm not even going to argue back and forth with this man because the Bible says obey your parents, okay?
I mean that he was out of his mind when I first met him.
And why is he giving Tim Jr. a crash course on what insane means? And then the way he's saying it, insane means you're out of your mind. No, he don't need to know that. But of course, you're going to tell him that because it's a negative annotation. Something else, man. This man is something else, people.
But now he got a little bit of sense.
But now he got a little bit of sense. What about you? What about you, Jim Bob? What about you? Okay, guys, let me see what he says right here.
You know, a lot of times folks come around and have do stuff, and it's a blessing to be able to see some brothers that's actually put some effort into what they're doing.
They not. It ain't no. I'm getting very agitated because I don't understand how people can't see this. This is what this is really why I'm just like, are you guys just in Delulu land? Are you in Delulu land? And you don't have no other choice but to give Sane what he makes, because when I say he killed the molding, that's what I shouldn't say kill, but he he definitely handled business on that molding. He handled the molding.
I love it. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah. We know you excited about it. It's just the fact that this man, he loves negative things.
No right from wrong.
When it comes to other people, he loves negative things. When it comes to the other people, let's see what he has to say right here.
We come in here just to make it look good.
And these people who are coming into the comments who are saying, oh, they are always joking like that, you guys are missing the point. I already know that friends joke back and forth. What I'm saying is Jim is always being negative. Most 98% of the time he's being negative. And there's only 2% of the time where he's actually not being negative. You guys must have friends that really let y'all have it and verbally abuse you guys, and you guys are saying, we're joking around, when in all actuality your friend, quote unquote, is not really joking with you.
And I had to come back and do the rest of the doors because I really had to start working on the bedroom.
This is a joke. It's a joke. It really is a joke. I can't deal. Okay, guys. So I just had to do a flashback because when I say, I was trying to figure out where Sane came in and was negatively joking with Jim Bob. I was really trying to figure that out. And I still have not seen anything. Y'all let me know where Sane has negatively joked around with Jim Bob. And yes, over here, he's Jim Bob. Alright, you guys, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all be blessed. Bye!